Hello, I am Carson, as you know, since you're here. No one's watching this yet. I'm not going to wait for viewers because I'm not going to have any viewers. But I'm going to post this after. So, it's 2018, you know, and it's now August. What the fuck? No. It's April 24th. 2 days before. Well, actually, 1 day. It's the 25th now, isn't it? What? I don't know. But I'm going to do a mock draft for you. The NFL draft is Thursday, which is tomorrow, so it must be the 25th, and it starts the 26th. Yeah, and I'm going to be all 32 teams first round. Is there an option to do second round? No. I'm not on this website. I'm on the NFL website. So let's get into it. First team, the Cleveland Browns. I'm sure you all know that, though. And this is an easy one. This is a very easy one. They need a quarterback. Deeply, deeply need a quarterback to fit their play style. Yes, a blue-collar kid would be nice to have Josh Allen like that. But he's not as consistent. I know that Sam Darnold has 30 or 28 interceptions last season, which is crazy, way too much. But I honestly think that Sam Darnold is what they need, and I think that he could be the guy that'll stay in Cleveland for more than 2 years. And yeah, so we're going select. Sam Darnold's done. Next team, and this is a no-brainer, we got the New York Football Giants. One other player that I would like to give them is Quentin Nelson, I think his name is. He's the offensive guard for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. And the reason why I'm not doing that is because they need an offensive playmaker. Yes, they have Odell Beckham and Eli Manning, but I think they need a back because Eli's old, and it'll give him less time to throw, and it'll give them options to have deep shots, which they've never had, and they can just pound the rock. Last time they were able to do that was Brendan Jacobs. And yeah, so Saquon Barkley. New York Jets, they are desperately in the need of a quarterback, and that's what they're going most. They need a linebacker, but it says here. But I mean, they're getting a linebacker. They're getting a linebacker. I mean a quarterback. There's no doubt. And with that pick, the perfect player to play for them, to me, and I'll tell you why in a second. I just can't find him right now. There he is. Oh, sorry. Josh Rosen. And here's why it's selected. Yeah, I was right. It's selected, it's in, and that is because New York, you're in New York Jets, right? You already got Eli Manning playing on the other same stage you are. He's doing great. He's doing great things this season with Saquon and Odell and maybe Dez Bryant. So you need to perform. You need a performer, a person that's used to that, to being able to play up to expectations. Baker Mayfield would just die under that pressure. He is not ready for that. Too windy for him. Just isn't ready. Mature wise. Yeah, he's smart. He's gonna play pretty good football, but Josh Rosen is the one we need for the Jets. Great accuracy. I think to me, he's the most complete quarterback in this draft. And the reason why I didn't do Josh Allen, yes, he can play windy, yes, he can play cold. To me, he's just small school. He's the best quarterback in this draft he needs a couple years. And I know that the Jets, they need a starter right away. Next team, you got the Browns. Oh, sorry. Okay, I put a notification to tell me to do the live stream. We got their needs. Offensive lineman, cornerback, and quarterback. I already picked quarterback, obviously, with Sam Darnold. And now that I'm looking at this and saying offensive lineman, you got Quentin Nelson. I've seen everybody have them pick Bradley Chubb, but if you need offensive lineman, just get Quentin Nelson. He's freaking good. He's the best one in this. So I'm actually going to go there. If I'm the Browns, I'm actually doing that. Denver Broncos in need of a corner, an offensive lineman, and a linebacker. But also, we know their quarterback status right now is not the best. So if I look in here, the next best quarterback. Actually, they're not going to go cornerback. They're going to take Denzel Ward out of Ohio State. Best corner in the draft, by far. I watch his highlights, and holy crap. Holy crap. Now, this team is in desperate need of an offensive lineman. They're not going anything else to me. One second. Let me just switch to offensive lineman so I can see the best two live right now. Yeah. No, I'm going to go with who I think should make it. Yes, Orlando Brown is the best rated. Actually, they're tied, so it doesn't really matter. But I think this guy's good at it. Texas El Paso, UTEP. Lumber. Now, Miners, maybe. I don't know. But yeah. Great kid. Gonna do it big. Going to the Colts. Now, we have a team that needs a defensive lineman. Wait, time out. Let me just see something. Ah, frick. Yeah. Sorry, I would usually curse, but this sounds pussy now. Oh, whoops. My cousin Aiden's watched this, so I don't want him to hear it. And the reason why I picked there are the Buccaneers. The Buccaneers' biggest need right now is defensive lineman, cornerback, and running back. They can save running back, even though I'd love to see them pick Juice. And if Saquon's there, which I desperately do not see him. If the Giants don't pick him, the Browns will pick him. If the Browns don't pick him, Colts might pick him. You know, which would actually give the safety needed from, you know, yeah. Buccaneers. Oh, he's here still? Easy pick. Best defensive lineman in the draft. Bradley Chubb. Now, we're looking at a Bears need a linebacker. That's also easy. Next best player, actually, it says here. Oh, greatest 728. That's my birthday. My brother's making a smoothie, so if that gets annoying, I'm sorry about that. Tremaine Edwards, best linebacker, Virginia Tech. Watched his tape. Jeez. I can't even begin. Tremaine Edwards, easy pick. Now, Niners need a corner, an offensive lineman, or a defensive lineman. So let's look at the cornerbacks on the list. Minkai Fitzpatrick, Josh Jackson, Carlton Davis, Mike Hudges, Isaiah Oliver. It's an easy pick there. Wait, I think they're missing a guy. Did I already put him somewhere? Denzel Ward. Now, if we look at offensive linemen, Orlando Brown, great. Isaiah Wynn, great. James Daniels, haven't heard too much about him. But those two top ones right there are just freaking insane. And we're going to look at now defensive linemen. You got Payne still there. Vita Vea still there. You know what? I'm doing it. Vita Vea. my favorite player in this draft. I was watching his tape, and yes, he goes for some sacks, but he is just the best all-around defensive lineman that I saw. And I know Bradley Chubb's the best one coming out, but still, I think he's better. He'll play better NFL because he stops the run. If the running back's going past him, and he's going this way, the running back's coming here, he'll peel off, just right on him. Every single time, just gets away from that blocker and stops that run. It's some of the greatest I've ever seen. Now we're at the Raiders. We're going to go back to defensive backs, and we're going to take, out of Alabama, Micah Fitzpatrick. Let's check safeties, too. You know what? Never mind that. Darwin James, hard-hitting safety. Florida State. Watched his tape. Sorry. Great player. Select. Raiders are going to do good with him. Now we are on the Miami Dolphins. Desperate need of a quarterback. Same with the Bills, though. They also need a linebacker and tight end. And I can see them sticking it out and waiting for Mason Rudolph in the second round, which could happen. Which could easily happen. So I'm going to go to all season. Best player right now left on is... Let's go linebackers. Who's leading? Where does he Boise State? You know what? Raekwon Smith to the Bills. Ooh, I might need to switch the scenery up in a second. My phone might die. Actually, never mind. I'll be fine. But yeah, Raekwon Smith to the Miami Dolphins. The Buffalo Bills. Here is another quarterback dropping off the board. And that is to the Buffalo Bills. They want him. They like him. They really like him. They really do. He dropped to where they wanted. Josh Allen, the arm of the draft, the cannon. Washington Redskins in need of a corner, linebacker, and defensive lineman. We're going to go like a defensive lineman. And they're going to take Daron Payne, I think is how you say it. Amazing player. Then we go to the Packers. There's a guy from UTSA. Is he a linebacker? No, I think he's a defensive lineman. Where is he? Florida Boston College. Oh, there he is. Marcus Davenport. Whew. Going to the Packers. My team. Are they on the wall somewhere behind me? Yep, right. Oh. There. Arizona Cardinals. Who do I want to see them take? Lamar Jackson. A perfect division for him to play in. Do I think they're going to take him? Probably not. So. Wait. I'm going to be smart here. That's the first round. They're going to go fast. Orlando Brown. Because I already have mid-type. Wait. Check corners. No. My bad. Cardinals are selecting Micah Fitzpatrick. No, wait. No. Shoot. I haven't had a wide receiver ghost. The best. There's so many options for these Arizona Cardinals. My birds, my guys. But they're going to take Calvin Ridley. Baltimore Ravens, now up on the clock. Let's go all. They need offensive line. They're going to take the first tight end of the draft. And I think Hayden Hurst is the guy for them. Better blocker. Geist is a better playmaker. I don't think Gesicki. I love him too. He's my favorite. And here It's where things get a little depressing for the Cardinals. Their guy's not going to be there in the second round when they wanted him. So they might have to take someone else. And that is Lamar Jackson. Will go great. And you're hearing this. Baker Mayfield's still an option. Wait till you see what I have in store for you. Seattle. Not in need of a quarterback. Defensive lineman, offensive lineman. Their defense really got let up. Now they need a corner. Micah Fitzpatrick. Sadly, to see him go there. I hate the Seahawks. But he dropped that far. They need to fill in Richard Sherman's spot. He's going to do it. If anyone could in this draft, it's Micah Fitzpatrick. Cowboys. Let's go to the linebacker position. Haven't really taken much from here. What is else they need? Defensive lineman. Tavon Bryan. Oh yeah, let's see what that. There he is. Saquon Griffin. I think that's who it is. He's the guy with the one hand. Sleeper. They're going to take defensive lineman. Tavon Bryan. He's great. He's great. I watched his, I think, actually. I think I did watch his. And it wasn't too pretty. It wasn't this insaneness that's coming. And the Lions, they got what they wanted. Hi, Riley. But the Lions got what they wanted with a running back falling this far down. Darius Juice is there. Oh, and the Detroit Lions are so happy to see that, and they select him. Yep, Darius Juice going to the Detroit Lions. The Bengals, the Cincinnati Bengals. They'll take, and this sucks for my boy Andy Dalton, who I've always loved, and I don't think it's his fault there, but the general manager and everyone else in Cincinnati are going to blame him because he's the quarterback and they haven't done anything. But they take Baker Mayfield. Yep. The Bills almost were able to take Baker Mayfield if they couldn't get Josh Allen all the way at 22. If they wanted to pick another player like Micah Fitzpatrick, they could have. The Buffalo Bills, now they need a wideout to support. Wait, who do you have the Cardinals take? Calvin Ridley. Good choice. That's who they'll probably take. Deion Kane. I think with this pick, they'll take Deion Kane from Clemson. I watched his tape and it was really good. His highlight reel. So, yep. Now the Bills have a nice new rookie receiver and a nice new rookie quarterback to maybe do some things. And last year they were so good, they made the playoffs with nothing. You might see Tyrod play again if Josh Allen can't do what he needs. He might start. Yada yada. Saquon Barkley's going number 2 to the Giants. I already have that. That was a while ago. It's gonna happen, Riley. I'm sorry, but yeah. It's an easy pick. If not, they're gonna take Quentin Nelson, the offensive guard from Notre Dame, but I think the Giants will take Saquon Barkley. So yeah. Patriots of New England. They need a quarterback. Not really. They just don't need anything. So they put quarterback since they don't have a backup now. The Giants don't suck. They had a lot of injuries last year. And with Odell Beckham, maybe Dez Bryant, they might sign Dez Bryant, which would be insane. Oh, that'd be so. The NFC East would have to watch out, and it'd be pretty bad for them. But yeah, The New England Patriots, they sucked last year because they had injuries, Riley. That's what I'm saying. All their players are healthy now. Odell Beckham, Eli Manning, now with Saquon Barkley in the backfield, and having maybe Des Bryant. That's an offense that's scary, and their defense is already decent enough. Plus, they have 2 second-round picks and I think 2 third-round picks. So they're going to get many, many defenders in those picks that they need, and the offensive linemen that they need, and they're going to be a squad to watch out for. Now we got New England Patriots. They're not going to go quarterback because now the guy that they want is not there. They're going to wait till later round. They're going to go linebacker. Yeah, I know, but it doesn't matter. They suck because they had injuries, and if all your teams are, they had no wide receivers. I'm done with this conversation, Riley. I'm giving you sass. The Patriots will take Lee Heighton. Lee Heighton Vander Esch. It's a crazy name. Out of Boise State. That's nice linebacker. Didn't watch his tape, but I don't really know what I'm talking about there. Panthers will take a wide. No one really takes wide receivers. Corner will go. Josh Jackson, welcome to the Carolina Panthers. Now we got. Oh, thank you, Riley. You're my only viewer, by the way. Titans. The Titans will need also a wide receiver, but they're going to go defensive line or a linebacker. Let's see what they got in the linebacker spots now. Rashaan Evans fell all the way down. Alabama linebacker. Going to do good in the NFL because he went to Alabama. Hate Alabama. Oh, I can't wait till they suck. Defensive lineman for the Maurice Hurst out of Michigan. Another team I hate. Saints. They need a backup quarterback. Are they going to do in the first round? I don't think so. Let's see who's left. Mason Rudolph. I would be scared to see him go, and he might be a great fill for Drew Brees after he probably retires after this season. So maybe, but no. They haven't had a tight end since Jimmy Graham. So now they're going to take, Riley, you're going to like this. Now you're going to like this, Riley. They're going to take a tight end out of Penn State, Mike Gesicki. Second best tight end of the draft, in my opinion. I do put Hurst ahead of him just because he's a better blocker, so he can do both. He's a nice, more hybrid tight end than Gesicki. But Gesicki's good to give the ball. If there's no receivers open, he could just pound. So, yeah. Steelers' turn. A safety is what they need. And I think they'll take a safety. I don't see them taking a receiver. Justin Reed. Okay. Justin Reed's okay. But, yeah. Who do we have next? We have the Jacksonville Jaguars. And they're going to take offensive lineman. And Orlando Brown goes off the table. They're good to get him this deep. So there you go. And the Jaguars are going to be killer this season. They're going to just destroy everybody. The Minnesota Vikings. What do they need? Corner and offensive lineman. Isaiah Wynn. 2 offensive linemen taken in a row. The New England Patriots, they need quarterback, linebacker, corner. What I have them take last, because they have 2 picks in the first round. They took linebacker, so now we're going to go safety. Wait, did we get, yeah, okay. So now we're going to go, whoops, that's bad. We're going to go back. Now we're going to go to the safety. Rooney Harrison, J.Z. Bates, Kaiser White, Rooney Harrison, Alabama. I mean, it's an Alabama safety. What are you going to do? It's Alabama. They produce good players, great scouts. That's just what happens. Now, the last and final team of the draft. 25-minute live stream here. Not that bad for my first one. We're going to take... They need a... You see right there. Running back, tight end, and linebacker. So we're going to go over to the... They recruit good people, Riley, because they have good scouts. And obviously they're good enough. You got Evan Lacy, who didn't do as well as we thought, but yeah. So, running backs, if you look, you got Ronald Jones. They can easily take him in the next round. They don't need to worry about that. Tight end, I guess Zach Ertz is retiring then. I don't know about their brain power. I mean, Alabama's not really this. I don't think they're the smartest school ever. Is that the guy from... Oh, yep. That's who the Eagles are taking. Dallas out of South Dakota State. Watched his tape. And it was good. So now that we're done... Oh, the screen's locked. With the draft, I'm going to go over all the players that we selected in every team. Number 1 pick, the Browns take Sam Darnold. Number 2 pick, the Giants take Saquon Barkley. Number 3 pick, the Jets take Josh Rosen. Number 4 pick, the Browns take Quentin Nelson out of Notre Dame. The Broncos take Denzel Ward out of Ohio State, cornerback. The Colts take Will Hernandez. I think he's a offensive lineman. Yep. Oh, he is good. Yeah. Wait. Yeah, he's good. So, yeah. I'm not going to go through the rest of the teams. That's the only really teams you care about. Besides Vita Vea, Bradley Chubbs going to the Buccaneers. Vita Vea to the 49ers. Tremaine Edwards, great Virginia Tech linebacker, going to the Bears. Darwin James, great, best safety in the draft by far. Hard hitter from Florida State, going to the Raiders. Payne, who probably a lot of people have been looking for. I think he's a defensive lineman, right? Yeah. And then Marcus Davenport, both defensive linemen, one going to the Redskins, the next going to the Packers, in order of which I just said. Calvin Ridley going to the Cardinals. Lamar Jackson to the Chargers. Baker Mayfield to the Bengals, which those two could be flip-flopped. I might have got them wrong by just a little bit. The Chargers could take Baker or something or someone else, but if Baker and Lamar go that far back, I could see the Cardinals taking Baker Mayfield and Lamar Jackson, but they just might not. They just might not. So, yep. See you later. Thanks for watching the live stream. Goodbye.